Valentine's Day is just a month away, and I'm a bit behind when it comes to making new cards. I'm currently organizing, and it's just taking too long. So in the meantime, I want to share with you a few of my favorite Valentine's Day cards that are completely made from scratch. All are made using watercolors, and they are also perfect for beginners. The original videos and corresponding blog posts are going to be listed in the description below. If you would like to have more details or if something is unclear, don't hesitate to ask in the comments. My first card is very simple. It's just hearts painted in rows using different colors. I started with drawing lines with a pencil and a ruler to make sure that I'm painting straight. I also made sure there is enough space for the heart and a little bit of space above. I painted the hearts pretty much as little V shapes. I painted each heart in two different colors that complement each other, and for each row I used different colors. 3 pairs of colors altogether, but you can choose any color you want. After the panel was dry, I trimmed it down to the size of my card, as this was a bigger piece of a watercolor paper. I used embossed greeting that I adhered in the middle of the card using double-sided foam tape. If you don't have stamps, you can write the greeting on a black cardstock with a white gel pen. Or you can use a black thicker marker and write a big greeting over the hearts. This would work if your hearts are lighter. Or write it first and paint the hearts around it. For the second card, I picked this watercolor cactus with hearts instead of flowers. Here I started with a sketch. In my original video, I did not have a sketch that you can download, but I changed that and you will be able to get it through the original blog post. You just need to print it on a printer paper and then follow the same process as I'm doing here. Scribble the lead of the pencil on the back. I'm using here a regular HB pencil. Then place it on the top of your cardstock and trace the lines with a pencil or a pen. When printing, I would recommend reducing the opacity of the image so the lines are easier to trace. I would also recommend securing the sketch to your card with a washi. I did not do that here, but normally I do that. After I was done with the transfer, I colored or painted the image with watercolors. The exact supplies are up to you, just use whatever you already have or can afford. The card is done. I used a stamp for the greeting, but you can write it with a black pen or leave it out. I don't think this card necessarily needs a greeting. This one is one of my favorite cards, and I hope you will like it too. The last card idea I have for you is simpler, and I would even say quicker version of the first card. I made two backgrounds where I was pretty much stamping the shape of the brush, creating V-shapes. I used red paint, but as always, you can use any color you want. Here on this first background, I used a smaller brush to make the hearts smaller, but if you want to make the painting process faster, use a bigger brush. I did that on this second background, and I would say this is my preferred option, not only because it's quicker to make, but also I liked the look more, And also with a bigger brush, you can create both smaller and bigger hearts. To finish up the cards, I decided to turn them into birthday cards simply because I do not need so many Valentine's Day cards. I used a big bold sentiment that I stamped and heat embossed using white embossing powder. I fussy cut it and adhered it in the middle of the card. You can of course use a proper Valentine's Day greeting, and just like with the first card, if you don't have stamps, you can write it on a black paper with a black gel pen or write it with a black marker. I hope you like these cards. As I said, I'm currently organizing my files, which is taking way too long, and I did not have time to make anything new, but I still wanted to have some card inspirations for you. But I'm hoping I will be back next week or the week after with a new card. If you would like to watch the full videos of these cards, they should be on the screen now. You will also find them in the description below and on my blog. Thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video.